Have you ever wondered what secrets lie just beneath your feet? I'm not talking about your downstairs neighbors. I mean deep down, in a world older than the pyramids and more mysterious than the deepest oceans. Most of us spend our lives looking up at the sky, but today we're going down. We're exploring the unseen wonders, the hidden cities, and the fiery heart of our planet that exists right under our feet. Get ready, because the greatest adventures are often found in the places we least expect. Let's start with a mind-bending idea: entire cities built underground. Imagine a world where homes, shops, and even places of worship are carved out of rock deep beneath the surface. This isn't science fiction. It's history. In Cappadocia, Turkey, ancient civilizations created vast, multi-level underground cities like Derinkuyu, which could house up to 20,000 people along with their livestock and food supplies. These weren't just simple caves. They were complex labyrinths with ventilation shafts, wells, and massive stone doors to seal themselves off from invaders. It was a complete society hidden from the world above. And this isn't just an ancient practice. Fast forward to today and head over to Montreal, Canada. There you'll find the Riso, a modern underground city stretching over 32 kilometers. It connects shopping malls, metro stations, hotels, and universities. In the depths of a Canadian winter, thousands of people live, work, and play without ever needing to step outside into the freezing cold. It's as a brilliant example of how we're still using the world beneath us to adapt and thrive. From ancient survival to modern convenience, the idea of subterranean living has never really left us. Now, let's journey from bustling underground cities to a place that feels like it's straight out of a horror movie, but it's very real. Welcome to Centralia, Pennsylvania. In 1962, a fire started in a coal mine beneath the town, and it never went out. For over 60 years, this fire has been smoldering underground, turning Centralia into a modern-day ghost town. The ground is hot to the touch, cracks split the earth, and smoke eerily seeps from fissures in the abandoned streets. What was once a thriving community is now a stark reminder of the powerful and unpredictable forces churning just below the surface. This eternal fire is a living, breathing mystery, a geological wound that refuses to heal. The fire in Centralia is just a tiny glimpse of the immense heat and power at the Earth's core. Our planet isn't a cold, dead rock. It's a living, breathing entity with a fiery heart. Deep beneath us, tectonic plates are constantly grinding, shifting, and colliding. This is the engine that creates mountains, triggers earthquakes, and fuels volcanoes. You can literally see the Earth being torn apart and reborn in places like Iceland, where the North American and Eurasian plates are pulling away from each other, creating dramatic rifts and volcanic activity. Or think of Hawaii, a chain of islands born from a single hotspot of molten lava pushing up from the mantle. These islands are a direct creation of the planet's internal furnace, a spectacular display of the Earth's raw creative power. We're literally walking on a thin crust floating on a sea of fire. But the world beneath our feet doesn't just hold danger and power. It also hides treasures beyond your wildest dreams. I'm talking about a real-life crystal palace. Deep inside the Naka mine in Mexico lies the Cave of Crystals. Here, gigantic selenite crystals have grown to staggering sizes. Some are over 36 feet long and weigh as much as 55 tons. Walking among them is like stepping onto another planet. These pristine, translucent giants were formed over hundreds of thousands of years in a chamber filled with mineral-rich water, heated by magma from below. It's a geological masterpiece, hidden from human eyes for millennia. And what about legendary gems? The world's largest gem-quality diamond ever found, the Cullinan diamond, wasn't just lying on the ground. It was discovered deep within a mine in South Africa in 1905. This colossal stone was over 3,100 carats, about the size of a human heart, and was eventually cut into several magnificent gems, many of which now adorn the British crown jewels. But the underground world's treasures aren't just about jewels. Have you heard of Sun Dun Cave in Vietnam? Discovered only recently, it's the largest known cave in the world. It's so massive it has its own river, its own jungle, and even its own climate. You could fit a 40-story skyscraper inside it. These are the true hidden wonders, breathtaking ecosystems and treasures waiting in the dark. The underground world isn't just rock and magma. It's teeming with life in the most unexpected ways. Think about the massive elephants of Kenya. During the dry season, when water is scarce, they use their incredible memory and strength to dig deep into dry riverbeds, creating wells that provide water not just for themselves, but for countless other animals. They're engineers of the savannah, tapping into the hidden water sources beneath the ground. Over in Australia, many animals escape the scorching desert heat by living underground. Wombats, bilbies, and countless reptiles have adapted to a subterranean lifestyle, creating complex burrows that act as natural air conditioners. But the most astonishing discovery is what lies even deeper. Scientists have found a massive biosphere of microscopic life deep within the Earth's crust, miles below the surface. These are organisms that thrive in extreme heat, pressure, and darkness, surviving on chemicals from rocks. In fact, studies suggest there might be more life, by mass, living inside the Earth than on its entire surface. We're talking about a dark biosphere that could fundamentally change our understanding of life itself. We are not alone on this planet's surface. We're just living on the top floor. So after all these incredible discoveries, the ancient cities, the eternal fires, the giant crystals, and the hidden life, you might think we've got the underground world all figured out. But here's the most mind-blowing fact of all: we've barely scratched the surface. It is estimated that we have explored less than 20% of our planet as underground realm. That means 80% of the world beneath our feet remains a complete mystery. What else is down there? Could there be lost civilizations, undiscovered tombs of ancient kings, or entire ecosystems that have evolved in complete isolation for millions of years? The possibilities are as vast and deep as the Earth itself. The age of exploration isn't over. We just need to change our direction from outwards to downwards. From ancient secrets to the very pulse of the planet, the world beneath our feet holds the story of our Earth, a story of immense power, incredible beauty, and tenacious life. It reminds us that there's a whole other universe right here, a world that is ancient, dynamic, and very much alive. So next time you take a walk, just think about the layers of history, mystery, and life you're standing on. The greatest tales aren't always written in the stars. Sometimes they're buried under the ground, waiting to be discovered. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the Earth's hidden wonders. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you won't miss our next adventure. See you next time.